Alright, in this tutorial we're going to go over creating a new account within our My Client Center account. So here I am in the My Client Center. This is just the overview that lists all of our accounts. And we want to go to Create Account. In this case we're building it for a site called Solar Power Plus, so we give it a name that's descriptive. Let's do Pacific time because he's on the West Coast. Okay, US dollars. And we go create account. Okay, done. So now we sort this by name. And there's Solar Power Plus. Now account may as well not even exist if we don't have billing information. So I'm going to run through this. Choose a country, United States. This guy's based in California. Okay. And let me pull up his information. Okay, state is Utah. And okay, hold on, let me get the guy's phone number. I think that's a typo. I guess that is. It's got to be 801. All right. I'm going to pause this while I put in the credit card details, but give me 1 minute. I'll be right. Okay, so we've got all of his credit card information in now, and I've hit, do you have a promotional code? And I plugged mine in. It's important to use a promotional code. It's free $100. We get them from Adwords already, so we might as well use them. Okay, I click continue, and yes, I agree. And account is set up. So we just got to go back down to it because it kicks us back to our My Client Center account. And we're going to create our first campaign. Now this client is looking to advertise his site. Let's pull this up. Solarpowerplus.org. This is his idea. I don't know, they do some sort of greening of your house. But they are based in California, I guess, and they want to go after people in Pasadena as they have the best, as they have great rebates, I guess, to do this. So what I like to do is set up a search campaign where I'm only targeting the search network. I've got to change the name again. We want to use all features. Jeez. Okay. We want to choose an area. Pasadena, California in this case. Actually, let's do an advanced search. Let's do radius targeting. Let's do 20 miles around Pasadena. Okay, and we're done. Okay, so since that guy's regional, he says they have the best rebates, he wants to target Pasadena, we've done that. For now, we'll start with all available devices. We've got that set, English. Our budget, $50 a day. We don't really have any of these things, so I'm not going to set any of these up. we'll do standard. You can schedule this to start out in the future, and a lot of times we want to change how we do that. Oh, we're set for automatic bidding. We never want to let Adwords do that. Set our default bid to 250 in this one, in this case. Really, the default doesn't matter. I like to keep it low. So, what the hell? I guess that didn't take. Excuse me. Okay, so we click add. That's what I forgot to do. Done. And save and continue. Okay. So I'm going to create my first ad. This is just copying it. Basically what I do is I just analyze the website. And for the first ads, hold on. Okay, and this is just a real initial ad. It's not rocket science here, but so we start adding in a couple keywords. I always want to keep everything in quotes because I like to use phrase match. I don't like Google ever having the power to bid on whatever the hell keyword they want. And with broad match, that happens a lot. Okay, so it's showing we can meet our budget just with those two keywords. Save and continue to billing. Billing's already set up. Okay. So now we have a campaign anyway. One thing to note is that campaign, I forgot to pause it, so we pause it now, it's not showing. One of the dangers of having your campaign paused initially is that your ads may not get reviewed, so that's something to keep in mind. So now what we want to do is do some smart looking for keywords, some smart searching. So okay, so we seed it with a few keywords, we search. Now keep in mind, this is targeting all of the United States, and we're only targeting Pasadena, so we need some words with some power. And let's do this. We always want to do phrase match because we want to know exactly that word is in the search. So we'll add that. Okay, and the nice thing about this now is it lets me basically import these directly into ad groups. So let's expand these. These all look good, so it looks like that'll be an ad group. That one looks good. That's not quite right. Okay, and that one looks okay. I don't know if that's gonna convert, so I'll do these. Okay, so I've got a few ad groups set. All I do is click add to account, my ad group ideas, and we choose our search campaign and add to account. Okay, and the one more thing that we need to do is these keywords that are grouped here, they're grouped in ad groups. These are just the keywords that I searched myself. I'm going to add those as well. So these are my keyword ideas. I'm just going to add them to solar power. Okay, so now I go back to campaigns, search. Okay, it shows all of my different ad groups. When you add one automatically, it sets your default bid to 1 penny. I'm going to set it at $1.50. I don't know how much these keywords are going to cost, but we'll see. Okay. So now we've got 4 ad groups, but we've only got one ad, and I think it's in this one. So starting with my general rule, I use a number 1. And now I've got one for um, shoot. I'm gonna pause that. I meant to put that in residential. Manager. And the URL. Okay, and we've got one. Now the trick about writing ads, one additional trick is, we've set up these ad groups that target around themes. The more time the word appears in, the keyword that you're bidding on appears in your ad, it's going to get bolded. Let me give you an example. Let's look up this one. Okay, so my keyword is residential solar power. They're bolding words that they see as relevant. So solar, home solar electric, solar home electric. Looks like there's residential solar bolded, electric, solar home, solar, home solar power, panels. Um, Look at this change. Google's now doing it in the meta descriptions too, the snippets. That's new. Anyway, so you get the idea that the more you can make your ad stand out, the more it's going to get clicked on. So we want to use words in our ads that people are likely to be searching on. So we want to keep our ads tightly relevant to our ad groups. So you'll notice I have residential in it, solar, power, incentives. I'm going to change this to electric since it seems to be matching electric. Okay. So this one is home solar power. So I'm not gonna be coy. Okay, so I've got electric, home solar power, solar. And okay. And let's make another one. Okay, so we've got 2 there. Let's try one more here. You never want to have one ad running. You always want to be splitting it against another ad, because that way you learn something every time you get a bid. You're comparing it to another ad, and one of them is going to outperform the other almost always. Okay, so solar electric.